Oh yeah! Yes, rock the fuck on, motherfuckers! Alright, what's up everybody? Peter fucking Joseph here, rocking out on Valentine's Day! February the 14th, 2024, and you, my friends, are watching this particular video on the official Peter fucking Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there inside of my goddamn pants, where you can have your Valentine's Day gift, ladies. But I digress. But subscribe to my channels all down below in the description box. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, you need to get slapped in the face like Cody Rhodes. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that goddamn bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because if you do, you need to get slapped like Cody Rhodes because you're SOL. And you know what that means. Ha ha! And that's pretty much it. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. But if you leave stupid comments, you pretty much need to get slapped. And you're going to get blocked. And if you don't like that, too fucking bad. Because you get slapped again. But it is what it is, my friends. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, wherever you got it. And enjoy the show. And if you don't like it, get out. Go on somebody else's channel with 5 subs. And no videos. And barely does anything with their fucking life. It is what it is. And that's pretty much it for that. That's it. Alright, we got Dynamite! Coming up in about 40 minutes from now, at the top of the hour. Should be a great show. Orange Cassidy and I'm Matt Taven of the Undisputed Kingdom. They're gonna go to war tonight. Not for the title. I don't think it's for the title. I haven't heard anything about the Intercontinental title, but they're going to have a Texas death match in Austin, Texas. What a concept. So, you know there's going to be a lot of, maybe some bloodshed tonight, and Moxley's not even in the match. So we got that. Moxley is fighting. I forget against who. Don't care. But Moxley will be in action. So, Orange Cassidy and Matt Taven of the Kingdom, or the Undisputed Kingdom, they'll be there. You know, Adam Cole Baby's gonna be there. And Roddy! And Wardlow, and the man who punches people in the dick and gives him a power driver, and that's Mr. Michael Kanellis Bennett. So they'll all be there. We're a couple weeks away from Revolution, so the Roddy Orange Cassidy feud continues on. We got Hey Kids, it's Edge taking on the Dancing Fool, Daniel Garcia. The winner goes on to face Christian for the TNT title at Revolution. We got that. Got some women's action, I believe. I think we have Toni Storm in action. We're going to get something with Toni Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. There was a rumor that Tony Khan has another announcement to make. Why? We already know that Mercedes Moné is going to be coming to Big Business and possibly Okada. We already knew that. What else are you going to say? I just got another shipment of cocaine in. Yeah, you need some, right? You need a lot there, Tony Khan. Tony Khan shot down a report that he's going to take a bump in the ring. Liar! You are a liar. You know you want to take a bump in that ring. You know you do. Hey, if Bully Ray can put Scott D'Amore through a flaming table and then put Dixie Carter, honey, through a table, even though she took it wrong, then you, sir, are going to be put through a table pretty damn soon. So, I would start taking those bumps. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Tony Khan will be going through a table. Or at least taking a bump. I mean, every promoter pretty much gets beat up. No matter what promotion you're in. Even in New Japan, Tanahashi, is not the owner. He's been taking bumps since 2004. Or 5, or whatever it might be. Mr. Obari-san, not so much because he's old as shit. But, Kerry Silkin took a bump once. Even Gabe Sapolsky took a bump when he used to own it. Almost ran into the ground. But now Tony Khan is running Ring of Honor and AEW, so pretty soon, Tony Khan, pretty soon, you're gonna be taking a bump, and you're not gonna like it. I'm just saying. Nick Khan, too. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it for that. Alright, let's get into the program. We got about 35 minutes to go, so Dynamite, which should be a great show from Austin, Texas. Yep! Scared them Cowboys that day. Well, we got that, so it should be a good show. I will do my AEW review later on tonight, right here on this very channel. And that's pretty much it. Alright, hope you like the music. Little 30-second intro. That song is called Eyes Wide Open by the great band Kitty. They are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you thought they were dead, right? No. They took a long hiatus. And, really the last thing they actually did was a couple of years ago when they had the 30, I think it was a 20th, 30th year anniversary of the band when they had basically everybody except for who's the last bass? Can't think of the name. The bass player that passed away. I think her name was Kat. She passed away. So everybody that was in the band basically came back for their 30th anniversary tour. I think they had an album with that, but it was just a live album, which really didn't count as a studio album, but still. But their last album, which I believe was, what was the last album called? I think it was Funeral for Yesterday, or the follow-up to that one, I think it was Oracle. Whatever one. That was the last one. We didn't hear from them until the reunion tour, and then after that, we didn't know they were going to come back at all, but there were rumblings that they were coming back. But now, Kitty is back. They've been doing shows pretty much since last year at certain festivals here and there, but Kitty is back with a new song. They're on a new record label, Sumerian Records. This song slaps. Cody Rhodes style, getting slapped. It makes you want to slap your mama. But, epic track, you can download it on Spotify right now. Don't know anything about if they're going to have an album yet, but they are going to be having an album coming out pretty much by the spring or this summer, and they're going to be back on tour. So, you can see those sexy ladies of Kitty, and tell them I sent you. That's pretty much it. Morgan loves me, but that's another story for another time. That's too much of a bad story. Not a bad story per se, but not a bad story per se, but yeah. I met him. I saw him twice at BB King's. The first time, it was amazing. I saw him with Rosa. It was with Straight Line Stitch, Soil, and I forgot who Kitty was the headliner, of course, but it was Soil, then Straight Line Stitch, which is not a band anymore, which sucks, but that concert was good, and the lead singer Soil almost forgot. He almost forgot me. He was like, high-fiving the fans. I'm like, this. He goes, he went away from me and came back, slapped my hand, and then pointed at me because I'm such a great guy. Because I'm Mr. VIP, of course. And then I met him after the show. I was like, hey, I thought you're gonna forget me because I slapped you 5. They go, no, I wasn't gonna. I didn't mean it. Like, nah, I wouldn't. And then I met Alexis from Straight Line Stitch. We took a picture. I think it's on my Facebook page somewhere. Well, I don't have it anymore. I don't know. But anyway, then I took pictures with Kitty and Morgan and Mercedes and Ivy. Ivy's a doll. I love her. She's married with a kid now, but it sucks. But yeah. Tara still in the band, the new guitarist. Well, not new, but per se, but got that. But that was the first one. The second one, I went with Rosa again, and I went with her sister, now her brother, because sex change. But in any event, we went the second time. We were eating. We went there really just to eat. I didn't even know Kitty was even playing. I did, but you know, I wasn't on the floor, so I bought the tickets. We went to eat, and then God Forbid was playing. I think some other band was playing, and Kitty was the main headliner, basically. So we're eating dinner, and then we're like we're here, and backstage is like right here, like right in front of us is backstage. So freaking Morgan's like peeks out of backstage. He goes, makes one of those faces at me, you know. I thought she was looking at Rosa, then she was looking at me. She goes, so what did I have to do? I went backstage, said hello to Morgan. He's like, you crazy, stop it! So after that, they went on, and I was, rocking out with Kitty, and then after the show, they did a meet and greet with the fans, taking pictures. I took another picture with Ivy, with Tara was in the background, and then I took a picture with Morgan, and I tried to get Mercedes, but she was like away somewhere. I couldn't get Mercedes because we had to leave, which sucks. But man, Kitty is back. That song is a banger, and like I said, go download Eyes Wide Open right now on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you get that. And I'll probably get a copyright claim. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. But that's all I can say about that. Alright, so pick that up. But we got some sad news report. Actually, some good news and bad news. Good news is, if you're a 49er fan, Steve Wilkes is fired. They fired his ass today. Even though Kyle Shanahan's like, our coaches will be back, and then like 2 hours later, I had to fire Steve Wilkes today because you got tapped on the shoulder. That's why. So Steve Wilkes is out as defensive coordinator for the Niners. So there might be some shakeups coming this offseason with free agents going around, and now the Niners are looking for another defensive guru. People want Shanahan. People want Mike Vrabel. People want another guy. I'm like, get somebody. I would love to get Belichick, but because he's a defensive guru, knows clock management, which Kyle Shanahan does not know how to do. But imagine Belichick on the Niners as a defensive guru. Vrabel would be great too. I mean, there's a couple other guys that are really good that the Niners would love to have to really bolster that defense. So we'll see what happens in the next coming months. Still need an offensive line change. We need a lot of people. Trent Williams is coming back next season. Obviously, to get more penalties. But that offensive line, McKivitz needs to go. Get him out of here. And we really need some offensive line help that can protect the quarterback and not make stupid plays like we made in the Super Bowl by leaving Chase Jones wide open, unabated to Purdy. And Purdy, if he would have maybe a split second got it out of his hand, he would have had Jennings for a touchdown. I think the Lions would have won that game. It's all a matter of seconds. It's all a matter of referees. Blatant missed holding calls. Again. Blatant missed calls. But it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. But the sad news coming out today, a lot of sad news. There was a school shooting in Atlanta earlier this evening. A couple of people got shot. Nothing bad. They went to the hospital. With their wounds, they're in critical to stable condition. So that sucks. But in Kansas City, they had the Super Bowl parade, and it was going well. And then next thing you know, shots fired by a crazy motherfucker targeting kids. 11 kids. 18 people were injured. 11 of them kids. Why are you shooting at kids? Why? That makes no fucking sense to me. You go into a parade, you're shooting up the freaking place, and then you hit 11 kids? What the fuck is wrong with you people? This is why America is the way it is. Because we got a schmuck in the White House who basically has dementia. He doesn't want to take I don't want to take a cognitive test. Well, fuck you. You're out of here. Get out. Stupid sleepy Joe Biden, you bum. You old as fuck senile bitch. Get the fuck out of here. And take that bitch Kamala Harris with you because she hasn't done a goddamn thing in 4 years. Fuck you and fuck her too. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, please, for the love of God, vote for Donald Trump. This November, please, for the love of God. You want change? That's the man to change the world, man. Not have 4 more years of this crap. School shootings, freaking letting out migrants that we put in jail because they beat up the cops in Times Square. We'll let another one out, and what does he do? He goes into Macy's, he steals something, and he starts a fight with the security guard, beats up the security guard, got arrested again, and what will happen? He's gonna get out again. He's gonna do something else. We have no border. Everybody's coming in, including their mama. America is turning into a cesspool right now. You have to be careful everywhere you go. It's crazy. You can't go on the freaking subway without something happening. Or the bus. You can't even go to the supermarket and get a freaking, a bottle of soda because something has to happen. This fucking country is fucked up. And we need something, we need change, man. We need it. We need the freaking cops to stop being defunded. We need to get Eric Adams out of New York City as mayor, because he sucks worse than de Blasio. We need that bitch Kathy Hochul out as governor of New York. Get her out. Get these Democrats out of here. Please, for the love of all that is holy. And Congress, you need to stop fucking around and stop giving $95 million to Ukraine and the Gaza war. Fuck that war. Fuck those back bitches overseas. We got more problems here in America than over there in dumb fuck countries like Russia and fucking Israel. Alright? And if you're from Israel, I apologize. But I digress. We need fucking change now. Thank you. I'm Peter Joseph. And that's my take on that. And I sponsored this message. Vote for me! No, I'm kidding. Yeah, me as president. I like that, but, Yeah, me as president, I take all the criminals and fucking give them the chair. Fuck them all. You kill a cop, you die. It's like, you don't go to jail. You go to the chamber, my friends. You're out. You get sentenced to death. Anybody who kills a cop or kills somebody in cold blood, no 25 to life anymore. You die. Automatic death. Death sentence. Automatic death sentence. No, but he didn't do it. Well, I gotta see the facts first. Then I'll make my decision. That's pretty much it, man. Inflation would be gone. Internet prices would be way down. Everything would be way down. It'd be so easy to afford internet and cable and everything. I mean, it won't be like $6 to get a freaking gallon of milk. No, going back down to $2.50. All the food prices will be going down. Medicaid and Medicare for everybody. You don't have to be on a waiting list and all the, waiting 6 to 10 months to go on Social Security or whatever. I mean, we're not going to raise Social Security. The age is still going to be 60 to 65. Really should be lower, like 55. But just me. But if I was president, every fucking thing would change. But I'm old enough to be president, but I don't want to want to do that, Ozzy for president. Let's do that. Or Dave Mustaine. But I digress. But we move on with that. But yeah, this country is shit. I'm telling you, man. It's just pure shit. And that's pretty much it. So please vote Trump right now. And that's it. But to all those people that got hurt in Kansas City, I send my thoughts and prayers to those people that got hurt, those 11 kids, and everybody else who got hurt. They did catch one of the guys, so one of them, you're going to the slammer for a long time. I think there's one still on the loose. There was an AR-15 rifle. Gun laws need to be better. Donald Trump was a great guy with the NRA. I mean, even freaking my Uncle Ted Nugent, loved Trump for that, because he didn't give a fuck about gun laws. He had strict gun laws. And Ted Nugent loved it. And Biden just like, get them out of here. That's why you think Ted Nugent hates Biden so much. And why Ted Nugent was with Kid Rock and Trump at the UFC show and when he was at MSG the last time. Ted Nugent and Kid Rock was in MSG with Trump. It was amazing. I loved it. Like, Uncle Ted! And everybody hates Ted Nugent just because he kills animals. That's a sport. He's a sportsman. He plays bombastic rock and roll, but, I didn't invent the middle finger, but I've learned to perfect it. I didn't met Uncle Ted. I met Ted Nugent. Rosa fell in love with Ted Nugent, but, she gave him a hug, and, I had to tell her, I was like, hey, Uncle Ted, be easy there, dude. I mean, you got Charmaine. You got your wife of, 25, 30 years. Easy. It's not like you were when you were 18 banging all those chicks back then. That was an attribute. That wasn't a vice, that's an attribute. Yeah. But yeah, meeting Ted Nugent is like meeting Lemmy. God. A lucky twanger. Playing that cat scratch fever. Oh yeah. Gotta love that Nashville pussy. That's a band, by the way. If you're from Nashville, I bet you women in Nashville love that Nashville pussy too, if you know what I mean. The band I'm talking about. But then again, there may be some lesbians in Nashville that love the Nashville pussy too. I don't know. But yeah, we move on. All right, let's get to your NXT review for last night, February the 13th, 2024, and don't forget, today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all you people. Especially the missus, of course. We went out for lunch earlier today. Had a nice good lunch. Didn't cost that much. Spent about $150, it was fine. It was good, we had a good lunch. We had a good lunch, and then we came home and had the good sex, and then Rose is now taking a nap. Because you know how I lay down that pipe, I mean, she's gone. It wasn't drunk sex, sadly. I mean, she did have a couple, but she's been not feeling so good lately, Al, but, so. We didn't have wild and crazy monkey sex, you know what I mean? Or drunk sex, I should say. Because as we all know, drunk sex is the best sex. Absolutely. And yes, we did wrap up that burrito. But hopefully tonight, when you're going out with your lady or guy or whatever you're going out with, getting drunk, you have drunk sex, just remember to wrap up that burrito. Guys, wrap up that burrito. Girls, if you're partying it up with the ladies and you go home with a cute, hot chick, then you don't have to worry about that problem. You need to call me. But, no, I'm kidding. But just be safe, be well, and have fun on Valentine's Day. For all you single bastards out there, well, at least you got something. You got your hand, and you got your Jergens lotion, and you got some porn. You can have your own Netflix and chill by yourself. But it sucks to be you on National Virgins Day. All the trolls out there, that's what it is. National Virgins Day. Because all the trolls are virgins. because they talk out of their vaginas. So it is what it is, and that's that. All right, let's get to your NXT review real quick. We're gonna do an abbreviated version of the show because we got 18 minutes to go. So I'm gonna try to get this done and maybe go into a little bit of Dynamite tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so NXT last night was not bad. It wasn't that great, but still. We're rolling on to Roadblock, coming your way in 2 weeks, my friends. 2 weeks. This is the first of a double taping. Next week is taped. We got some issues with next week. We got Lyra, Valkyrie, and Shotzi. But here's a spoiler for you guys, so turn the video off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, for those of you who are still with me, Shotzi messed up her leg, so another injury for Shotzi, not Roxy. Shotzi Blackheart injured her leg pretty severely, and she's not gonna be. They might take her out for her match with Tiffany Stratton on Friday night. So I don't know who Tiffany's gonna face, or unless she gets a bye. She should get a bye. Just saying. Daddy, I should get a bye! Why do I have to fight somebody else in her place? Not my fault that she got her knees smashed. I don't like that, Daddy. Calm down, Sunshine. Calm down. You'll be fine. You're still gonna win. You're gonna go to the chamber. Don't worry. I got your back. Don't worry. I'll fix it. You better, Daddy. I gotta go to the mall. I'll see you later. Bye! Okay. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton's going to the mall. So, I mean, we'll see what happens Friday night SmackDown, who Tiffany Stratton might be fighting. But we do have Naomi and Zelina Vega. Ooh, that should be pretty good. And don't forget, Roman and The Rock on Friday night SmackDown. And it was reported today that I did it. Grayson Waller, Mr. Australian man himself, in his home country, will have an edition of the Grayson Waller effect with Seth freaking Rollins and Cody. Slap him in the face, Cody. Cody got baby. Cody got baby. Oh, DLX Man, you are the fucking man. For those of you who don't know, DLX Man made a parody video of Cody Rhodes. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Please go subscribe to DLX Man. That's DALYX Man on YouTube. Just Google it, you'll find it. But, man, that guy is amazing. I know me and him might have a little problems back in the day, but kind of squashed that issue real quick. And I don't go on his shows much. I go on his chats here and there. But, man, that video is fucking amazing, dude. 2 thumbs up. I can't get it out of my head. Cody Crybaby! You know, like a playoff of Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. You are the man, DLX Man. You are the fucking man. He needs more subs, man. He's got like 30,000 subs. I don't know how many he actually has now, but that man needs a lot of subs, and so do I. But I digress. Anyway, so yeah, Seth and Cody will be at the Chamber to be on the Grayson Waller effect, and that could be the catalyst to possibly on night 2 of WrestleMania, Cody and Seth taking on Roman and The Rock. So there might be some double duty on night 1 and night 2, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we still got Roman and Cody, which will probably be night 1 or night 2 main event. But I'll just say this, Cody, you're going to be crying a lot at WrestleMania, dude. And I think all your stupid fucking fans will believe your bullshit and believe that you're going to finish the story at Mania. Nope, you're going to be crying till SummerSlam, my friends. If Cody does finish this stupid story, it's going to happen at SummerSlam. I think Cody's going to win Money in the Bank. I have a feeling. If not him, it should be Sami Zayn, who gets the Money in the Bank and maybe is the guy to beat Roman, but I highly doubt that too. But let's see how it plays out. We got a week, like 10 days to go before the Chamber, and we'll see what happens, what they say at the Chamber match. But Rock and Roman will be on SmackDown this Friday night, and that's a taping too, because next Friday night it's going to be taped because they'll be in Australia already. And then 5 o'clock in the morning, we're watching freaking Elimination Chamber right after SmackDown goes off the air. Gonna take a power nap, get up at 4:30 in the morning to watch the Elimination Chamber next Saturday morning here in the East Coast. And in Puerto Rico, you're getting up at 6 a.m. It starts at 6. If you're on the West Coast, it starts at 2 a.m. So in the West Coast, you can stay up late, watch the Elimination Chamber, and then go to bed. On the East Coast, well, you watch SmackDown and Rampage, and then go take a power nap, and then wake up about 4:30, quarter to 5 o'clock, and then you have some coffee, and maybe get some McDonald's or something. Have some breakfast. Watch the pay-per-view till about 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock at most, and then go back to bed. Take a nice long nap. And then get up in the afternoon, whenever you're gonna get up, and then just do what you gotta do next Saturday, and then get ready for Collision. There's no Collision this week because of the stupid basketball All-Star game. So we got all that. All right, so let's get to NXT, and that's that. All right, so we got the man with the creepy jacket, Vic Joseph, and another idiot, Byron Saxton, on commentary again this week. I got that. Alright, so we start with Metaphor, where he's just Oro Menza and the NXT Heritage Cup champion, Mr. Noam Dar. They're there getting ready for their match against Von Wagner and Robbie E. They're not taking the match seriously. And then Robbie E. and Von beat them up in the locker room. And then Lash Legend, get shit done, and Jakarta, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, they come in a little bit late there. Where were you? I don't want to know. Dude, oh my dick. They come in and they try to, they come in after the guys take them out to the ring and everything. They beat them up all the way to the ring. And we start the match, and it's crazy. Then we had the kids there too, which I think is Von Wagner's kids. I don't know. It was Robbie E's kids, but still. Anyway, but they go to the ring, back and forth match they went. Eventually, Lash gets involved again. And they go to the ring and causes a distraction, which allows Oro Menza to get in a cheap shot. And then Noam Dar basically rolls up, what did he roll up? I think it was Robbie E. 1, 2, 3, so Metaphor gets a cheap win. 5.5 minute match, and I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's pretty much it. I have nothing else to say about that, but god damn those freaking hot ebony chocolate ladies. Yeah, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. You want some chocolate? I'd love to have some chocolate myself, with freaking Jakarta Jackson and Lash Legend. Woo! A 2-on-1 special. In my mouth. And on my dick too, but I digress. Anyway, move on. Alright, then we go look back at Carmelo Hayes, a man who shoots and pretty much misses half the time. We saw his explanation about what he did to Trick Williams at Vengeance Day, and then attacking Ilya Dragunov at the end of his match with Dijak. So we got that, and we'll see what happens with that. We heard from Ilya saying that I was in Germany being with my kid, don't talk about me and everything. Blah, 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 blah. We get that. Alright, then we go to Case 2. They're back, and they're better than ever thanks to JC Jane. Hot JC Jane. They got all their stuff back. We're back in session. Class is back in session. Duke Hudson gets his MVP trophy back. And then Dia's like, I gotta go. I have a date with Riley Osborne, who's sitting right next to her. He's like, oh yeah, why are you talking to you? Aren't you supposed to go out? And you're just standing there. Riley's like, talking to Duke Hudson and like some, like Mr. Chase. So Mr. Chase like, we couldn't have done this without JC fucking Jane. So Thea's like, I gotta go on my date. Jason's like, he's not too thrilled with that. And then Adriana Rizzo from my cousin Tony D's family comes in, and she wants, she's like, hey, you're back. Do you want to get my money now? So JC gives her a humongous package, not that type of package. She gives her cut along with a bonus, and then she mentions that Chase U, we helped you, you helped us. We're gonna help you. We're paying you back, so we should get a title shot, right? Maybe. So all the while, Mr. Chase, Thea Hale, Rodney Osborne, and Duke Hudson are kind of looking at Jason like, he's trying to turn it into JCU, basically. So we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Ridge Holland running the Gallus Gauntlet. He beats Wolfgang pretty easily. And then Mark Coffey comes in. And they fight. And Mark sets up Northern Grit. Joe Coffey pulls Ridge out at after Ridge hits Northern Grit, Joe Coffey pulls Ridge out at 2. And that causes a disqualification. So, technically, Ridge ran the gauntlet. So, Ridge gets the win. Match gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then afterwards, Gallus brings in some chairs, but somehow Ridge fought them all off. And starts unloading on Joe Coffey. And then Ridge is like, oh shit, I had the chair. I didn't mean to do that. So he's kind of like, whoa. Realized what he's doing and he kind of started backing off. I have a feeling Ridge Holland is going to turn heel again and join up with Gallus. I have a feeling. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Oh yeah, it was for me and Mrs. But it is what it is. For some of you, probably won't be a good night. Because for all you virgins out there, be a good night with yourself. That's pretty much it. Alright, let me move on with that. Alright, then we go to the back. We have Robbie E. and Von Wagner. They're talking. And then Lexus King, Mr. Brian Pillman Jr. comes in, starts mocking them, and says that Robbie E.'s kids can look up to a guy like him. And then he leaves, and Robbie E.'s like, don't you talk about my kids! And Von's like, oh, easy. I'll get you a match, don't worry about it. We'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after that, we have Catchpoint 3.0, Drew Gulak and company. They check out the Heritage Cup, which looked like about to steal it, and then Noam Dar and Ora Menza come in, and Noam Dar's kind of pissy, saying, hey, don't you touch my trophy. And then basically, Drew Gulak and Damon Kemp, they say, hey, we don't have to steal it, we're gonna earn it, or we want a shot, something like that. I'm like, oh, great. Who cares? That whole segment I didn't care about, so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Alright, finally we go back to the ring with the ladies. And we have Lola Vice. Oh, yes. Caliente Lola Vice. Oh, yes. Latina Heat. Oh, what I would do to fuck her in the ass. Jesus Christ. Anyway, but Lola Vice takes on the creepy lady, Tatum Paxley. It was a 4-minute match. The lassie from Ireland, Lila Valkyria, comes out and was kind of like helping Tatum in a way, because now their group is now called Tyra, really? Tyra Banks! No. Eventually, Lola hits that wicked spin kick, knocked Tatum the fuck out, and then she grabs a head scissors choke, almost like the, like Carmella's Code of Silence, almost, and, even though Tatum was near the rope, and Lai was trying to help her, Tatum basically tapped on her ass. Lola's like this, and Tatum's like, I'm gonna tap that ass. Not like that, but, she tapped out on her buttocks, And Lola gets the win, and that's pretty much it. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to the back. We have Luca Crucifino, the wrestling lawyer. He gives my cousin, Tony D. Hey, Gus, come in here for a second. Hey, come in here. Give me that chicken parmesan there, too. Leave it over there. Alright, Gus, hey, how you doing? My legit cousin. He's my legit cousin. Tony D'Angelo gets you a chicken parm hero for $2. For you get $2. For me, I get it for free. That's family. Anyway, he gives my cousin a pep talk. And, Tony D, my cousin's kind of interested in it. And then Luca Cristofino leaves. And then the rest of the family come in. Stacks! And Rizzo, they come in. Rizzo's got a big match with Jada Parker coming up. Kind of nervous about it. And Stacks comes in. They talk about the tag team title match with the Wolf Dogs coming up at the end of the show. So it gives the rest of the family a good old-fashioned pep talk. And that's it. Alright. Let me just change over to Dynamite. We got 2 minutes left. Alright, move on. Alright, so I gave the Tony D segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we see Lyra Valkyria checking in on Tatum. She's in the back. She puts her on like an equipment truck thing. And then Shotzi comes in. She got into it with Shotzi over this past weekend. Comes in to ask for her title shot, which Lyra agrees to, so that's going to happen next week. And I mentioned what happened to Shotzi with her leg. They stopped the match, so Lyra's still your champion. So then Shotzi leaves all happy that she got her title shot, and then Tatum Paxley just rises up like the Undertaker. And she's like, oh, I'm fine. So you were fine that whole time? She is creepy. And we got that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. That's that. Let me move on. Then we get to Jada Parker. Without OTM and Reggie at ringside, because they were banned from the arena. She takes on Adriana Rizzo. And sorry to my semi-cousin, Adriana Rizzo. She got the crap beat out of her as Jada Parker beats her with a basic forearm. Like a roaring elbow almost. 4-minute match. And I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. But damn, Jada Parker, I'm impressed. I am impressed with her so far. And we got that. And we move on. That's that. Alright, then we get a video of Dominic Dijak. Wasn't happy with Joe Gacy costing him last week in his match with Mr. Ilya Dragunov. So then he finds a black duffel bag, and he's rummaging through his bag of goodies. So the Gacy-Dijak feud continues on. And Gacy is going to be taking on Mr. Carmelo Hayes in our next match. So I give that segment 3 out of 5 stars. Then we see Braun Breaker and Baron Storm Corbin ready for their tag title shot. They have to kind of bicker before that. And Corbin's like, if we win, I'll say the name of our team, the War Dogs. And that's pretty much it. There you go. So 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we go to Mello and Gacy. Pretty good match. The cameraman was showing, I don't know what happened with the cameraman. I think he was drunk, but Gacy comes out and they showing him, upside down camera shots. It was weird. Alright, we are live on Dynamite from the HEB Center in Austin, Texas. Them Cowboys gonna be scared. So, happy Valentine's Day to all you AEW fans out there. And we're gonna start off with a guy that doesn't like Valentine's Day. That's the righty! They want the righty! The vile thing! Do you want Vaughn? Give me Vaughn! Who? Vaughn! You mean Rick Vaughn? The guy that we don't want anymore? Nah, I know, he's due. Okay. Give me Vaughn! So, speaking of Rick Vaughn, we got Chad Moxley. So Moxley's coming out. I think he's facing Dax the Axe Hardwood tonight. Woo, that should be a pretty good match. Big beefy men slapping the shit out of each other match. See what happens with that. But anyway, going back to Gacy and Mello, pretty good match. Hayes goes for his suplex Gilmore cutter, and he hits that. Stop trying to do the Osaka street cutter. Come on, you're not from Osaka. Stop it. He gets a new fall out of that. Gacy fights back. Tries to go for that upside down, that springboard, the handspring clothesline move he hits to finish everybody. It gets broken up, and Mello stops it with the code breaker. Then he goes up top, hits nothing but the bottom of the fucking net. 1, 2, 3, in almost 13 minutes. Mr. Carmelo Hayes gets the win. The fans don't like it, of course, but match was alright. 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Dominic Dijak comes in, hits Gacy with a nightstick, and starts beating him up. Then he goes into his little bag, pulls out a straitjacket, puts Gacy in the straitjacket, and starts dragging him to the back. Gacy's smiling all the way down. I'm like, wow. They are really digging into Gacy's CCW days, man. With a straitjacket. We're going to have a straitjacket match, or we're going to have some type of, maybe an asylum match. We're going to have something with Gacy and Dijak too. Probably at Roadblock. If not next week, but crazy stuff. But we got that. We move on with that. Oh, by the way, in that Chase U segment, we saw the beautiful Jasmine Nix. Woo! She was sitting behind Gacy. I was like, who is that? And then I found out, somebody told me on Twitter that was Jasmine Nix. I was like, that's her? Woo! She is hot. Oh! I mean, NXT's got some hot chicks. Thea Hale's not that hot. Just saying. She's too young for me, bro. I know if you're like 20, 21, 22. I mean, she's legal, but she's too young for me, bro. If she still brings a lunchbox to work, she's too young for you, bro. If she's still wearing tighty-whitey panties, she's too young for you, bro. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, we got that. Alright, then we go to the locker room. We have Kaylani Jordan and Carmen Petrovic, along with, no, is that the? Maybe I was wrong. Anyway, we have some women giving Brinley Reese a pep talk. We see, Gigi Dolan's there. I think Carmen Petrovic was there. Ariana Grace is there, just doing her thing. Roxy comes in. No, this was the segment after that. I'm sorry. I read my notes wrong. Some women are giving Brinley Reese a pep talk. But then the women of Metaphor come in. Lash Legend and Jakarta Jackson. And Lash and Kaylani Jordan, can't even say her name. They get into an argument over respect. I think we're going to see that match next week. Lash Legend and Kaylani Jordan. So we'll see what happens with that. Gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then we get to the Roxy segment, where she rants in the women's locker room about Lola Vice and Shotzi. And then Maddie Winkowski's there trying to keep the peace, and Roxy's like, fuck you, Maddie! Smack her in the face. I'm like, what is it with everybody getting slapped these days in WWE? I mean, Rock slaps Cody. Jey Uso smacked the soul out of Walter on Raw last night, on Monday Night Raw. And now, Roxy slaps the taste out of Maddie Winkowski's face. I mean, what is going on here? People just slapping people in the face like it's freaking Cody, you know? They're trying to do their best Will Smith impression, I guess. I don't know. I like to slap some people in the face, but I don't need to. they can just slap themselves because they need their parents should slap them in the face. But eventually, some other people will slap them in the face. They keep doing their bullshit. But I digress on that. We move on. Alright, so next week we got Maddie Rankowski and Roxy. Okay, we got that. So 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we get another vignette for Tientia, or it could be Uncle Howdy, where we got different words now. It's about being evil, but we don't know who it is. Pretty much, I think it's Tientia. So we're going to get Boa and Dante Chen coming back, along with the, missing in action, Miss Wendy Choo Choo. But now she's coming back as Mei Ying. So Tientia will be coming back. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Bo Rotunda, otherwise known as Uncle Howdy, comes back. But we'll see. We shall see. If it's not at Roadblock, it's definitely going to be at Stand and Deliver. Remember, you say it like that. You don't say Stand and Deliver. You just say Stand and Deliver, like the Yes Boys would say. And we move on with that. Alright, then we go to the ring with the North American Champion, Oba! Wakanda Forever! Femi. Woo! The man, the leader of the Serengeti. No, not you, Monty Brown. So anyway, he talks about how dominant he is and how he's ready for anybody else. Says, I got done with Dragon Lee, so bring out your best. Send anybody, I'll kick their ass too. And then Lexis King comes out and says, I'm kind of impressed with you there, Oba, but you say you're a ruler, but I'm a king, and I helped you get that North American title. So I should get something back in return. And in return, he got a beatdown. Excuse me. Well, he almost got a beatdown. Because Oba blocked the coronation and then almost hit the pop-up powerbomb. So we got that. So next week on the program, we got Lexis King and Oba! Woo! Femi! For the North American title. And we'll see what happens with that. And now Paul Turner's yelling at Moxley because Dax Harwood got sent over the barricade into the crowd. What are all these people wearing St. Patrick's Day clothes? Wrong holiday, dumbbell. You moron. Stupid, dumb fuck. Anyway. We got all that. So, Oba Femi and Lexis King next week for the North American title. Should be a great match. We move on. Alright, then we go to catering where we have Brooks Jensen talking to a couple people. One of them being, what's his name? Javion Case or something like that. I didn't recognize both of them. One guy looked like Anthony Bowen. So he's talking to them. And then we see Brooks Jensen come in. And he's like, you want to talk now? Then they start fighting. Like, Brooks Jensen grew a pair of nuts in the span of a week. Him and Briggs go at it. And then everybody's, trying to get them away. And then Ava Raine steps in and says, hey, we're not going to do it here. We're going to do it in the ring. So next week, they will fight. And that's it. So, yeah, Brooks Jensen found a pair. And says, yeah, I'm going to kick, you want me to step up? I'm going to kick your ass there, Josh Briggs. Alright, so the resident virgin, maybe drank some liquid courage. And says, yeah, I'll fight you. You want me to step up? I'm going to kick your ass. That's pretty much it. So that match is next week. And I have all the results for next week. I'm not going to tell you guys. Because I don't want to give out too many spoilers. I already gave out the Shotzi spoiler, so I'm not going to give out too much. You can just go on Ringside News or any news site that have the spoilers. So if you want to see it, good. Then wait for next week. And that's pretty much it. And we move on. Alright, then we got Kiana James and Brinley Reese, the resident cheerleader. Izzy Dame at ringside, and Kiana wins easily with a 401k. And then basically hits Bankrupt, which I guess is her new move, I don't know. But anyway, so Kiana James wins in 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? 3 minutes! So Kiana gets the win. Bing, bang, boom. Did not care. And that's it. Alright, after that, we have Ava Raine and Roxy. Roxy's not happy with Maddie Winkowski. Ava's like, yeah, I know. That's why I booked her a match with you next week. Okay. Gotta calm down there, Roxy. Calm down there, Roxy. Just saying. Just saying. And we got all that. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. What else? I gave Kiana James' match 2.25 out of 5 stars as well. And then we have the Job Squad, Idris Enofe and Malik Blade, worried about what happened to, I guess, their friend Brinley Reese, who comes in doing cartwheels. And it's not mad about her loss. And it says, I'm kind of excited because now I gotta train harder to lose again. Right? What a concept. The guys are like, I don't know what we should do here. Yeah, how about get rid of her? Get her out of here. You know, she's bad for you, bro. That's pretty much it. So I give that 2 out of 5 stars. I thought it was ridiculously stupid. We move on. Alright, then we're going to run down what's happening next week on the show. Then we go to your main event for the NXT Tag Team titles. We got the Familia, Tony D, my cousin, and Stax take on the Wolf Dogs, Braun Breaker, and Baron Corbin. Very good match. Back and forth they went. They hit a spot. Stax and Tony D hit a power bomb. I think it was on Braun Breaker through the announce table, which broke, obviously. And then they go back in, and Stax gets hit with the End of Days. And could have won the titles right there, but Braun, who was the legal man, comes in and spears Stax half to death. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. We have new NXT Tag Team Champions, as I predicted. Sorry, Tony. Sorry, cuz. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. You're still my cuz, man. Right? We're still good? We're good? Okay. Give me another chicken palm. Tell Luigi to fire it up. Getting another chicken palm hero. You know how much? $0. But for you, $2. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so we got new tag team champions in the Wolf Dogs. Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin finally wins a belt. And first time in 6 years. He's been in WWE for 6 years. Finally gets the gold. So, congrats to you there, Baron Corbin. But no congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs. Because he loves those Chiefs. I wonder why, right? The Taylor Swift effect? And that's pretty much it. And that ends NXT. So NXT was pretty normal, pretty decent, not great, but still, I gave it a pretty solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think of the show down below in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels. Hit that like button, stick it straight up everybody else's ass. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that motherfucking bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna watch the rest of Dynamite. And then later tonight, right here on the channel, your 2 for Wednesday concludes with your AEW Dynamite review. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And until next time, crappy Valentine's Day. Happy Virgin's Day to all you trolls out there. And to all you ladies out there, I'll be your Valentine any day of the week, my friends. That's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.